I dare say that this is my most personal photo ever, but without the words, the meaning of it might fall short. This is one of the reasons why I sometimes like to name my photos, give them a sentence or even a long text when posting. I want to tell stories with my photos. The name of this photo is The Last Goodbye. When I posted it, I wrote, "The last goodbye. Let it be full of peace. Let it be the most important words you ever said. Even if your tears seem to have no end and they feel heavier than they ever did before, let it be filled with gratitude for the love that was ever too big to measure." Do you see it differently now? It's sadness at its greatest heights, but it's also dedication of a certain love. And it speaks to all of us. I know I'm a horse photographer, but I also want to talk about life and emotions and of these things that makes us human. Being a photographer is me feeling things and making them come to life so that others can feel validation of their own feelings. So sharing the story behind the photo is my way of inspiring you to find your own voice to do the same, whatever that might be. The photo is taken on Öland in 2019 during my workshop that I held in the end of August. This morning was one of the most beautiful I've ever seen. It was a pink tone in the morning sky. It was such a soft quietness. All you could hear was the birds waking up, and you saw them fly in serenity over the beach. I loved every moment of it, and I tried to really grasp the beauty of it. I also hated it. I hated it because I knew this might be the last morning my beloved grandmother was alive. She loved nature. She was the one showing me around on the island when I was a kid. The one who told me she was happy I got the opportunities that she never got as a younger woman. Later, I also realized she was my biggest role model in life, and that without her I probably would not have seen nature the way that I do today, and I would never implement it in my work as I do. So, in a sense, I felt that I was doing this morning shoot for her. It was her last dawn, her last sunrise, her last beautiful stillness, enjoying the beauty of life through me. A celebration of her love to nature and my love and gratitude to her. We had my friend Madeleine with her horse Yisha at the location. We started a moment before the sun came up. It was a lot of rearing, running and dancing around. A lot of movement because we wanted to have something poetic but yet powerful. When the sun came up, we were all amazed. It was so round, big, soft, and with lots of colors in it. It looked like the moon. It's so interesting how sometimes it's like you've never seen a sunrise before when you see one. But I guess it's because in between we kind of forget how beautiful it really was. I was distracted. I was focused on the participants to make sure that everyone was doing okay and was happy. I was focused on just getting that photo of the perfect rear on the side of the sun that I totally forgot about including the whole image of the mirroring in the water. Later, when I looked in the camera, I felt sad because I felt I was not thinking enough when I took the photos. I felt that I forgot about so many rules, and I also did not do any photo with the really whole big landscape. In all of this, I do remember that there was a moment when he stopped at this special spot. I saw the potential and asked Madeleine to just stop there. Maybe I even asked her to position him there. I don't remember exactly. He then turned his head towards us, and I felt inside that this is something special. I think at the time I did not see it all, but I think I just got a sense of the dynamic with his position, awareness, and the lines of the landscape surrounding him. What spoke to me was how he was looking behind his shoulder as he was taking a last look before saying goodbye. And the whole scenario just spoke to me so much about who she was and what she meant for me. I remembered the hard times that she had to go through, where she always sought comfort in nature. The image is so strong, but yet so soft, just like her. The images stayed on my hard drive for over a year. I could not bear to look at them. I knew I would just cry. I wanted it to be special. Late this fall, beginning of winter, I finally browsed through them properly. In the editing, I wanted to bring out the simpleness and colors of it. I wanted it to be poetic in a way, because it speaks about some of the strongest emotions we as humans experience. I did put a lot of time in deciding how to crop it, because it was so important that it was just right. I noticed that when I cropped too much, the dynamic was gone. I did edit a photo of the horse rearing, and I like it a lot, but it's far from as meaningful for me as this particular photo that I am now telling the story about. It was perfect.